Hi, I'm Olli from company Leaddesk, and we are at the moment fastest growing contact center software on the market. Contact center business has been considered as a business-to-consumer business for a long time. So basically selling underpants and magazine subscriptions and so on over the phone. But actually nowadays the call center business is much more. For instance, business-to-business inside sales, which is referring to sales that is made inside four walls, is growing at very high speed. And this is because of the international companies who are selling software to outside own country, and that's why it's almost necessarily to do the sales over the phone. Then also the appointment setting is one growing part of the telemarketing or contact center operations. For instance, banks and insurance companies are using outsourced appointment setting quite extensively. And there are three main things why this industry is extremely interesting for us. First of all, the sales have been transformed. So just like I said within the previous slide, the inside sales organizations are growing everywhere. So instead of driving or flying to the customer, you can do the sales over the phone. And I believe that many of these companies also present here have to establish own or external inside sales organization at some point of time. Second thing is that productivity is everything in this industry. So if you want to make deals, you want to make you have to make contacts. And if you want to make more contacts, you can increase people or you can increase productivity. And easiest way and cheapest way to increase productivity is to use powerful tools for that. And the third thing, which was a big shock for me when I made a few site visits in contact center, was that the technology in call centers was badly outdated. Some of them could be even transformed as historical museums of ICT, really. So as a startup, we taught everything from the scratch. And we wanted to dump out everything that was there in the existing systems, all legacy systems. So all kind of landlines, hard phones, infrastructure-based things, all that was not needed. So we wanted to provide a solution that only uses modern technology, like GSM, voice over IP. We wanted to make it fully software-based and cloud-based, so we have own server rooms so that customers do not need any hardware. And this approach has worked quite well. So we have increased our call volumes that go through our servers by 500% within 10 months. And on average, our customers have increased their call volumes by 20% by moving from old-fashioned systems or even having just mobile phones to Leaddesk. And when they make more contacts, they make more deals. And this has increased their sales by 10 to 20%. And it's easy to understand that the return on investment for Leaddesk is quite good. And this has resulted, of course, in our cash box as well. So it has been singing its own song. And we have increased our sales or revenues from 10,000 euros to 170,000 euros within 10 months. And this has been possible because we have very short sales cycles. We don't need to deliver any hardware to the client site. So basically, all they need is to start using it. And then we have also made some test runs in terms of international sales. And this has resulted in several deals abroad, like Spain, Estonia, UK, and US. And this has proven that the customer need is universal. And also, our solution is universal. And now we are really at full speed. So we have recruited about on average 2 people per month, and latest recruitment was actually between the Slush7 and Slush7, and the latest deal as well was happening today. So I really feel that we are now in a good speed and able to make it happen.
All right. So.
Great job. What is your average contract size and length of the contract?
Average size of the contract. Yeah, so there are two types of customers. There are like independent call centers who are doing work for some external clients. And typically in terms of size, they are always the biggest. So they are maybe starting from 30 seats to up to 400 seats. And then when we sell the systems to business organizations, they are typically smaller in terms of size, let's say from 3 to 20 seats. But of course, the number of them is significantly higher. In the beginning, we have focused on these independent call centers because with one deal, we get more clients naturally. But I believe that in future, the average size of the customers will get a little bit smaller, but the amount of them will be significantly higher because this business-to-business market is huge.
You mentioned outbound calling. Are you also supporting inbound?
Yes, so this is the new area where we want to operate. But for the first 8 months, we were focusing only on outbound sales. And usually these operations, inbound operations and outbound operations are completely separated because it just makes calling more effective if you have to focus only on outbound calling or inbound calling. But now we are adding functionalities of inbound calling as well and getting the first clients on that segment as well.
What's the time frame for that one?
We are talking about the weeks.
Weeks, okay, thank you.
All right, thank you for a great pitch, Leaddesk.